Good morning to one and all present. It is with great honor and immense pleasure that we welcome you all to this momentous occasion. Today, we have the privilege of hosting two remarkable delegations, and it is a true testament to the power of international collaboration in the academic world. We are delighted to welcome the distinguished guests from Queen's Mary University, London, UK, and the University of Valladolid, Spain. The visit marks an exciting chapter in strengthening the ties between our institutions. Without further ado, may I please call upon the dais Group Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh Sir to deliver the welcome address and also to give the overview of Amity Education Group. Over to you, sir.
Some days are very special, they are historical, they are remarkable, they are amazing. And today is one such day when we have two very important delegations which are visiting Amity University. Please give a huge applause to our strategic partners, Queen Mary University of London, their Vice Chancellor, who is I would say, a name which everyone at Amity recognizes. Our founder, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, who's watching you live, and all 13 vice chancellors, they are watching you live from the different parts of the country. On behalf of our founder, Dr. Chauhan, our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, our Chancellor, Dr. Singh Chauhan, our very able trustee, Mr. Amol Chauhan, who himself is a product of Harvard and has worked in London for quite a long time. We welcome you. Give a huge applause to him, please. With Queen Mary University of London, we not only enjoy strategic relationship, but we want to further strengthen it for all times to come. We started our discussions long time back, and there are a number of students, they have been going and then coming. We feel very privileged that we have got two good friends from Queen Mary University of London who are also with the president, Mr. Lee Wildman, Director of Global Engagement. Give a huge applause to him. Ms. Claire, Head of the International Partnerships, both of them have played a very important role. Give applause to her also. And our own Ms. Jaspreet, if I can't see her. Yeah. So they always say that those who make partnerships work are very, very important. So Vice Chancellor, you have got very good ambassadors who are here. Bottom of heart, thank you so much for making it happen. We look forward to strengthen our partnership for all times to come. We are equally very privileged to have a delegation from Spain, which is being led by Professor Largo, Vice Chancellor of University of Valladolid. Give a huge applause to him. The dream of our founder, Dr. Chauhan, is that we should be able to offer each student, 250,000 students, at least one time they should go abroad, and they should do one language. So Spanish is one language where we focus on. We are so happy that we are together with you opening a Spanish center at Amity. Very few universities in India have been able to do that. So give a huge applause once again to the Vice Chancellor, who is coming for the first time, along with Dr. Paloma, who is the Pro Vice Chancellor for Internationalization. Very warm welcome to you. Give a huge applause to her. Professor Carmen and Dr. Guillermo and Dr. Martin, who are representing from who is representing Embassy of Spain. Very warm welcome to all of you. I'll just give you an overview of MIT University and what we are doing with both the universities, and then where our focus is going to be, and for the next 5 years, what we are going to achieve, what outcomes we are looking at. So Vice Chancellor, Professor Colin, these are few photographs which will give you a glimpse at what we have done before with the Queen Mary University of London. Presently, we have a relationship with you where the students, they are doing first part of the program in the area of commerce and management, and then they are going to second part they are going to do at your university. When you are coming, we had few students who are going to Queen Mary University of London who welcomed you. So they are already enrolled, and then they will be going to you. I had got a privilege of visiting your university, and must congratulate you for the amazing initiatives you have taken and the respect the students and faculty have there for your university. These are our colleagues. We met them at MIT, and we had a good strategic relationship and discussions with them. And I think that today is a day when we are able to freeze these discussions and then finally sign a strategic partnership between MIT and Queen Mary University of London. So present programs are BCom and BBA, where the students are doing the program and then they are going and doing advanced program with you. But now, Vice Chancellor, under the new education policy, the focus is on the dual degrees. So it's not only that you are accepting the credits of MIT, we are going to accept the credits of Queen Mary University of London also. So I think that along with your credits, we are also able to do that those credits and transfer those credits to us. So they will be going, they're getting your degree, but they will be able to get our diplomas and our degrees also. Alongside, we are concentrating on psychology, engineering, mass communication, and biotechnology. So our focus is to have a good number of students on which both the teams have been concentrating. We are looking at a short-term plan, which is 2 years plan for about 100 students, if we are able to look at, and then long-term plan where we can look at exploring the option of campus in campus. As you know that under the new education policy, Government of India wants to attract some of the best known brands of the world to India. As you know that few UK universities, few Australian universities are coming to India. Few are already present in Gift City. But we personally feel that if you are not able to give them a campus environment, if you're not able to give them the research facilities, if you're not able to give them the incubation center, if you're not able to give them the cultural experience, then universities have no meaning. And that is a reason that our founder, Dr. Chauhan, wanted that if we are becoming the strategic partners, then we should be able to provide that kind of ecosystem. So we will explore with you in the second phase that how we can have meaningful presence of Queen Mary University of London and MIT at this campus or at other campuses around the globe where we have got our presence. Along with it, our focus, we are a research and innovation driven university where our focus has been on research. Large number of patents which we have filed, one third of which have already been commercialized, is a living testimony that what we do. Dr. Silva Murthy, who is sitting here and was the number one scientist of India, once he was retiring, we specially requested him that he should come and should lead as a president of our research and science and innovation initiatives. And we are so proud today that today MIT is one of the best players, not only in India, but in the entire Asia. Artificial intelligence, biotechnology. When you were coming, you saw the cancer conference going on. Medical sciences, psychology, mental health issues, our business programs with data science, with machine learning. So I think that most of the innovative programs, which not many universities had even thought of launching in India, MIT has been able to do. And all of them, they are research based. So we would like to work with you on research initiatives. Also, MIT is the largest partner of Government of India in consulting projects. We did a project under the Ukedi and Turing scheme with you, but we want to further strengthen our relationship by doing large number of such projects with the Queen Mary University of London. And we want that you should be a household name in all the companies with whom we are doing consulting. We have got a very good incubation center. So we want that Queen Mary University of London and MIT, both of them, they should come together. Large number of internships, apprenticeships, placement opportunities to the students from both the sides. That is what we will be going to focus. Similarly, we want to do many amazing things in Spain, and great to see that we have got representative of the embassy of Spain with us. We know that the Prime Minister of our country and Honorable Prime Minister of Spain, they have already declared that 2026, 2027 is going to be the year where the large number of Indian universities and Spanish universities, they will be coming together. And I think that the three areas where you are concentrating, one is AI, second is cultural immersion, and third is providing a platform to the students where they can create their own companies and can create jobs for them. These are the three priorities on which MIT has also been working. We're very happy that today we are declaring a Spanish center at MIT, which is not going to help the students on the both sides to learn languages, understand culture, but also create an ecosystem which is based on research, which is based on cultural diversity, which is based on new areas where the universities will be focusing. So once again, very warm welcome to the delegation. This is just a photograph where last time in Inbush we had a very good participation from your university and from where the discussion started. And today we are very happy that we are able to now create a center and similar facility we will be opening up in Spain. So we thankfully acknowledge your offer to give us a space and a campus in your campus. Let me just now give you overview of what MIT is all about. MIT is a brainchild of our founder, Dr. Johan, who, after spending more than 3 decades in Europe, came back to Asia with one vision, with one aim, that we need to create an education group. We need to create a university. We need to create schools which can have impact on the community and which can create a career of the students. So right from the day one, the focus of MIT Education Group was not only to provide degrees, but on research. Not only to provide just a qualification, but to make a student who is a part of our ecosystem by providing them the global opportunities. Today, within 30 years, you will find that MIT is the largest private education group of India with 250,000 students. No other university has these many students. When we are coming closer to Queen Mary University of London and with our Spanish friends, you are today the household name in not only in India but in all in the entire world where we have got our presence. We have got the universities in Noida, Gurugram, Greater Noida, Lucknow, Jaipur, Mumbai, Gwalior, Kolkata, Raipur, Ranchi, Patna, Mohali, Bengaluru, and Hyderabad. With 150 institutions and with overseas universities and campuses in London, in Singapore, in New York, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah, Mauritius, South Africa, Kenya, China, Amsterdam, San Francisco, Tashkent, and strategic partnership with the University of Monash in Melbourne, and coming very closely with University of Toronto in Canada. I think that we are amongst the very few international groups which have got a presence across the globe. We have got 28 schools and preschools, which are very prestigious ones. In India, the largest board is CBSE. And from the last many years, the toppers of the class 12 are from MIT International Schools, and class 10, the toppers are from MIT International Schools. 2,000 acres of campuses, 20 million square feet of buildings, and these are all greenfield projects. 400 programs, over 60 disciplines, more than 2,235 patents we have filed, 500 case studies, 400 research projects, and alumni across the world. And from the last 7 years, we are the best private university of the country. And this has been ranked by the various ranking agencies. Our product segment starts from pre-nursery to K-12 schools, to undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, PhD, very, very strong, one of the most prestigious program we do. It's difficult, but it's a very prestigious program. Postdoctoral program, distance and online education program, corporate training programs, continuing education programs. Again, we are the best in distance and online education. We can see large number of participants also from that department. Our additional pro VCs, our deans, very senior people who are sitting here. I think all of them, they have been able to concentrate, and our international affairs division works day and night to see that we have meaningful partnerships in all the segments. Almost all the accreditations you can think of, we have that. But the most prestigious one is a UK accreditation which we have. Since we work with the UK universities, and it was not mandatory, Vice Chancellor, for us to have a accreditation from QA, but then we thought that we should have that. Similarly, we work with American universities, so we got the accreditation from WAS. In ranking, we are amongst the top 3% universities of the world globally. But in terms of providing students with the international opportunities. We are the best in the country. Largest number of students sending abroad, highest number of students who are coming on research projects, international linkages. We are the best in the country. Also, since the focus of this university has been to create the careers amongst the top 6 brands, we enjoy the place. IIT Delhi, IIC Bangalore, IIT Mumbai, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur. These are all government institutions, and the only private education institution which is in that league is MIT University. In QS conference where you spoke, we were specially invited to speak on that how India can invite meaningful universities to establish their campuses here. So I think that is a kind of reputation which which MIT enjoys, and we are so happy that Queen Mary and MIT, they are coming together for a strategic relationship. This slide will give you an overall idea that how we do. Our business school is the best business school of the country in the private segment. Engineering school, best in the engineering segment. AI, the best center we have been able to create. Biotechnology institution, again, the best in the country. Psychology, where we concentrate, is the best center. We do lot of research conferences together. The only education group which in the last 3 years has been able to do more than 10 to 11 research conferences across the globe. We were there with the Queen Mary University of London last year. We organized a conference. May this year, we will be holding another research conference with you. In New York, we are doing with IEEE, with Springer, with Taylor and Francis, where we have got Princeton as a partner, and the Dean of the Harvard Business School, Professor Datar, speaking there. Similarly, in Australia, we have a strategic partner, Monash, where we recently did a research conference which is concentrating on the mental health issues. We came up with a band which can detect the early depression signs amongst the youngsters. So that is what we have been able to do. Similarly, in Tashkent, which is our other university, we have been focusing on research and contributing in the ecosystem of that country. We are working very closely with the University of Toronto and with McGill. Professor Deep Saini, who's the Vice Chancellor of McGill, is on our board and advisory board. So I'm just giving you an overview that whatever we do, we try that it should have a meaningful impact on the society. Our all campuses are US Green Building Council certified. This will give you an overview that what our buildings are and the infrastructure we provide. Dr. Chauhan always wanted that if you want to create a campus, then it should be full of all the facilities. So Vice Chancellors, this is a campus where you are sitting right now, 85 acres campus. This is our Greater Noida campus. This is 21 acres campus. This is our 40 acres campus in Lucknow. We call this a White House. This is our Jaipur campus, which is 150 acres campus. This is our Gurgaon campus, which is 110 acres campus, which is very close to the airport. This is our Mumbai campus, which is 30 acres campus. This is our 100 acres campus in Gwalior. This is our Kolkata campus. This is our Raipur campus, Jharkhand campus, Patna campus, and a new campus in Punjab, which is 40 acres campus. And this is our Bengaluru campus. Under the new education policy, government wanted some of the top brands to come to India. So MIT came forward and brought Harrow schools to India. We have got the first Harrow school in Bengaluru. This is our Dubai campus, and that is a photograph of our Chancellor, who has not only created the best ecosystem in Dubai, but has also been able to attract bust of the intellectual capital there. And that is the award which we got by providing the best infrastructure in that country. We have got a campus in Singapore. This is our campus in London, where we are mainly concentrating on 3-continent program. Vice Chancellor, this is again a program where the first part of the program is in India, second part of the program is in London, third part of the program is in New York, and from this year we are adding Toronto, Australia, and Singapore also. This is our university in Uzbekistan. The Honorable President and Prime Minister of Uzbekistan, they visited India and they visited MIT University. And at that point of time, they were looking at that, is there any university in India which can contribute towards the growth of Uzbekistan? Our Chancellor came forward and said that if country demands it, then we will be able to provide it. So we went there, and Mr. Chauhan, who's sitting next to you, he is spearheading this project as a trustee. We created the first ICT university in Uzbekistan in Tashkent. Today, it is one of the most premium universities, which is focusing on AI, which is focusing on technology related research, which is organizing some of the most reputed research conferences in that country. Similarly, we were invited by the government of Netherlands to open up our schools there, and we feel so proud today that we have got a strong presence in Netherlands and Amsterdam. This is our infrastructure which we have been able to create in Abu Dhabi, MIT International Schools. This is our New York campus, which was earlier the campus of St. John's, which we acquired, and today we do research programs here, and also Harrow School we have been able to bring to this campus. This is a photograph of Harrow School, which we have been able to bring to Bengaluru, and I think, and that is a dream of MIT, that if we are coming together with any foreign university, then it should not be a small institution. It has to be us having a strategic vision, focusing on research, focusing on global initiatives, focus on consulting, and providing hundreds of students an opportunity to avail scholarships which we offer. We do largest number of scholarships and then do a part of the program here and a part of the program with our foreign universities. We are the largest partner of British Council. We feel so happy that we did a project with the Queen Mary University of London, but equally happy that we have been able to, under the new Colombo plan, attract highest number of Australian students. There were about 300 students, which were last 2 months. They have been a part of our ecosystem, and they were with us. And in UK, we were the first one from India to establish our base to give the exposure to our students. We do lot of programs with our partner university, especially focusing on research. We do a program called India Immersion Program, where the students from UK universities, they spend some time under the UKV and Turing scheme. Your students have also come here. And I think that we will further like to explore that can we do such programs with Queen Mary University of London. We do ambassador lecture series, and that is your ambassador coming to the campus, speaking to the students. We have created the Nobel Laureate Centers at MIT, and idea is that they should spend some time at the campus and they should become the research motivation for our scientists and for our people. So you will find the Yunus Center at MIT. Sir Richard Robert, who is a very known figure in the area of psychology, having his center. Dr. Kailash Satyarthi Center, Professor Sir Harry Karato Center, Professor Werner Abler, and Professor Yuan Center. More than 300 top academics of the world, they are on the advisory board, and they keep on advising us. Some very senior people who are sitting here, and some mixed team of young and wiser people who are coming together. So you will find that when we talk about AI, some of the youngsters, they are doing wonderful work. But at the same time, some of the very young people are providing doing the research work in psychology, biotechnology, cancer cells. A lot of things we are creating with the help of the 300 professors who are helping us from the world over. Almost in all the disciplines, we are offering our programs. In distance learning, I wanted to inform both the vice chancellors, we are not only the best in the country, but we are the very few who have taken a challenge to go to the areas where no university has been able to reach. I remember, and Dr. Silvamurthy, maybe that he will also contribute, when Dr. Kalam, who's the president of India, became the president, the first delegation he took took abroad was not to any developed country, but was to Africa. And not business people. He took 19 vice chancellors, so and he picked up those 19. So MIT was given a chance, and when we traveled with him, it was a learning experience, because in the morning he lands, and after 2 hours he's speaking at Addis Ababa with the African Union, and he gives a speech which says, "I am going to gift African Union something which Africa is going to remember for centuries. And people clapped that now he's going to give billion of dollars. His next sentence was, but not a dollar to give. So people said, what is he going to give then? And he's at that time said that I'm going to give satellite based education. I'm going to give the virtual education. And he invited the chair of the European Union at that time to be a part of this amazing project, American professors to be part of this project. And all of them by the evening, it was a big conference, said that we agree with Dr. Kalam, but Africa is not ready. And this can't be implemented. And we had amazing president. He laughed at the stage and he said, okay. And he came back. Next day, morning, he lands. After 4 hours, he calls another meeting where all presidents of the universities, all IITs, they were present. And he said that I believe that this will be possible. How many of you agree? At that point, Dr. Chauhan came out and he said that if the nation wants it, if the Ministry of External Affairs wants it, that MIT is going to spearhead. We took that challenge. We created all the material content we were able to create within 3 months. And this project was launched. The target was 1,000 students. Do you know that how many became a part? 80,000 students became a part of this project. So that is a speed at which MIT works. So when we are saying that we want to do a strategic relationship with you, that is a kind of relationship which we want to enjoy. Today, when Prime Minister Modi is spearheading some of the dynamic projects, the project Pan-African E-Network project is now E-Shiksha Bharti, which is being implemented by the Ministry of External Affairs. And that is what I think will excite our Spanish friends. We offer Spanish language here, along with French, German, Spanish, Arabic, Japanese, Chinese, and Russian. And we are so happy that we are able to do that. And we know that the prime ministers of both the countries want Spanish to be propagated. And I'm sure that the center which we are creating is going to help and is going to strengthen our efforts. Thank you so very much for coming here. Similarly, we have got Skills and Vocational Training Center, the best incubator of the country, which has incubated hundreds of companies. Will show you is there on the campus, which is being led by Dr. Asim Chauhan, who himself is a leading entrepreneur. Along with him and Mr. Amol Chauhan, both of them who have got long experience in creating new companies. They are spearheading, and we are so happy that most of our students, while they are studying with us, they are trying to take advantage of how they can create their own companies here. Research linkages across the globe, largest partner of Government of India in consulting and training. But Dr. Chauhan always says that university has no meaning if it is not having a heart. Whatever we do it for community. We say that for us, students are our God. So you will find, Vice Chancellor, when you were coming, we introduce you with our students. So at every stage, it's a student-centric university. Satisfaction of the students, happiness of the students, happiness of the community is our major objective. Largest number of scholarships we offer. And also, we run two schools, Amitasha and Atulasha, through whom we offer 3,000 scholarships, pre-nursery to postdoctorate. And when they come out of the portals of MIT and they become judge or they become CEOs, they become leading researchers, we feel that the purpose of our founder is fulfilled. That is what MIT is all about. The vision of MIT is having 35 universities in every state and union territory, 100 campuses across the country, and overseas campuses planned, and to be the biggest contributor into the mission of our Honorable Prime Minister, inviting some of the top brands. And next time when you visit, we should proudly say that we have got our strongest partnership in India with Queen Mary University of London and with our Spanish friends. Thank you so very much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much, Group Vice Chancellor, sir, for this charismatic overview of the Amity universe, as envisioned by our founder president, dynamic chancellors, and the trustees of bringing the world to Amity and taking Amity to the world. On this note, it is also my equal pleasure to call upon the dais Dr. W. Selvamurthy, sir. He is the president of Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation and also the DG of ADSI. With respect, I hand over the stage to you.
Friends, very good morning to all of you over here. It's a historic moment for Amity when such a galaxy of high power delegation from both UK and Spain are here, and that too top academic position people are here, both the vice chancellors and also with a delegation of the pro vice chancellors and also those who spearhead the international collaborations. So it's a great pleasure to welcome you all here in Amity University on behalf of our founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, and the chancellors, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Dr. Sim Chauhan, and also all members of the trustees, including Mr. Amol Chauhan, who is over here. And Mr. Amol Chauhan is a product of Harvard, and he is directly working with the founder president as the executive director of strategies. So he makes strategies and also the planning. How do we execute? How do we bring the right kind of collaborations? Thank you so much, Mr. Amulji, for joining us. And these two universities, when I looked at Queen Mary University and also Valladolid University in Spain, I want to first thank both the countries, the government of United Kingdom as well as Spain. Whatever India is today, your signature is there, your contribution is there. And if you have been able to reach, grow economically, military strength, and also knowledge strength, both your countries have contributed. So I want to also pay my salutation to the people of your country, UK and Spain, and let us build a strong partnership between India as well as with both the countries. When I come to these university, Queen Mary University and also Valladolid University, Professor Gurinder has very lucidly presented the existing collaboration between our universities. But then it's opportune time for us to look at how do we expand, deepen our relationship so that we can build a happy world together. So that is the whole purpose of Amity as well as yours. So there is a convergence on the values, the philosophy of both our universities. So certainly there is, we will work together with you. Today, if you look at India, it's growing very fast economically. Our GDP growth rate is close to almost 7%. Still, we are catching up. In spite of all the economic recessions elsewhere, our middle class strata who can afford higher education is growing. That is a change, that's an opportunity which we should look at. People can afford and the mechanisms to support the higher education in the country is growing. The National Education Policy of India 2020, which the Government of India with our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has pronounced, it is looking at how do we create a knowledge hub, keeping India as the focus, working with people like you, that how do we look at gross enrollment ratio? Today, if it is 28%, how do we make it 50%? So that is where our synergy coming. So we are meeting at a very opportune time when there is affordability of higher education, when there is an urge for more services to be provided by educational institutions like Amity and also University Queen Mary University and University of Valladolid. So imagine the opportunities are plenty. NEP has also given so much flexibility that we can do many things: dual degree, joint degrees, campus in campus. So the flexibility given in NEP looks at all opportunities. So let us harness that. So with this preamble, let me tell the mission of our Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok Chauhan, who has created this whole Amity universe, which Professor Gurinder presented with 12 universities in India, 18 campuses abroad, 28 schools. I want to tell you, we have 28 schools with us, including those some of the schools which he showed. And also we are building partnership with UK Sparrow, the Harrow schools. And so these schools are also doing extremely well in education, research, innovation, startups. Even the school students are having startups. So this is our school looked after by Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, and who is the wife of Dr. Ashok Chauhan ji. So she looks after all the schools, and that's also growing in numbers in terms of strength. Then Amity has industries. I want to tell you that besides this education, where we connect research and innovation, connect with them, like we have a backfo which looks at Ayurveda products, nutraceuticals, food supplements. We are exporting to 47 countries. So we have industry. We also have Kunstcom, we have Kreuter, and also we have data systems. So we have all that wherewithal required for knowledge generation and knowledge application. So I thought I will fill that gap also in terms of we have industry, we have schools, very big school. The whole mission of Amity Education is three missions. Mission Connect, what our President Dr. Chauhan has given, Mission Connect. We would like to connect with people like you, University of Queen Mary University and University of Valladolid and other universities, so that there is a synergy coming from Amity universities to your missions and also learn from your experience and synergy for Amity University. So mission synergy, then ultimately leading to mission outcome for both you as well as for Amity Group. So this is what is the three important missions which drives the exponential growth of Amity University today. For what? To generate the future global citizens. The future global citizens. Today we have 800,000 alumni across the globe. We have 250,000 students in campuses. Imagine in next 10 years, what will be this number? So mind-boggling. So this is where we want to create that future global citizens with your collaboration, that they are endowed with knowledge, including spiritual knowledge, skills including soft skills, good behavior, sanskars, values, resilience to face challenges in one's life. This is what we give in our education. So we are actually developing the holistic human being through our campuses, the future global citizens. So that together with you, we will create a global family, global village, and also Vasudeva Kudumbakam, which is the philosophy of Amity University. Now, let me just give in the next 10 minutes briefly about what is this Amity, and so I have great pleasure in welcoming you all. I must say a few words about this founder, about whom I have been talking about the whole Amity universe, which he has created with his young vision, with his vision. His vision is that we should create India to be a knowledge superpower by 2030, which is not very far, which is happening now. But he strongly believes in spiritual powers. Besides, you may have an intellectual power, economic power, military power, above all, spiritual power. So he says when God pushes somebody like him, inspires somebody and leads somebody, no power in the world can stop such a person, which he has proven. Success by compulsion. So this is the philosophy with which Dr. Chauhan, who spent 28 years in Germany, and he was the largest non-European investor in Germany. And then he came back to serve his country through India to create a happy, healthy world. So that is his philosophy. And we are also driven by young, charismatic, dynamic chancellors. Dr. Atul Chauhan, who is a product of University College of London, where he did the engineering, and London School of Economics, the management. So our chancellor is having an engineering degree and a management degree. Similarly, Dr. Asim Chauhan, a product of Wharton Business School in US. So he is looking after all our incubators in addition to the universities as chancellors and additional president of our foundation. So he drives also the international collaboration like US and other countries.
The Indian Intellectual Property Office of the Government of India has conferred the National Intellectual Property Award 2020 on Amity University for Top Indian Academic Institution for Patents and Commercialization, a reflection of Amity's commitment to research and innovation.
This was given by Minister of the Commerce and Industries, which is Mr. Piyush Goyal. And then this was received by our Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhanji. And we also got subsequently in 2000, almost every year, we get this IP award. Even this year, we got the IP award by the Minister of Science and Technology, also Dr. Mashelkar, who was the architect of IPR in the country. So all top people recognized Amity. To give the glance about the Amity research, I would say Amity today is executing more than 500 research projects in our campuses. The value in terms of rupees is about more than 200 crores. And then we have generated 45,000 research papers in journals of repute in this last 10, 12 years. 45,000 papers. Our H index is 169 today, and we have filed more than 2,300 patents. That's a huge number for a young university. Like, we are still in teens, 19 years old. We became university in 2005. So we are just reaching 20th year this year. So then we also have transferred almost about 35 technologies to the industry for commercialization. So this gives the glance about what our achievements has been in the last 2 decades. Now, how did we achieve this? We created the right ecosystem of connecting with all our stakeholders seamlessly. Like universities, like you, we are connecting. We would like to see the research collaboration. Intellectual property rights protection cell, we created IPR. That's what is 2,300 patents. The Directorate of Innovation and Technology Transfer. Then we created a technology enabling center. So if you have to bring innovation, product, technology, processes, you need to have this cell which will enable the maturity of technology readiness level. If it is TRL level 3 or 4, how do you make it 6 or 7? So what are the gaps to be filled? What are the regulatory approvals to be obtained? So we provide that through technology enabling center. Then we also created entrepreneurship development because we want our students who aspire to be an entrepreneur to be groomed in that way, not for only placements. So we have a very strong entrepreneurship development cell and an incubator, which has incubated more than 1,000 companies. So we have brought intellectual capital, like the elders, senior people, experienced people like us, mentoring the young, dynamic, the research fellows, Fulbright scholars, as well as the Ramalinga Swami Ramanujam free entry fellows. And also we connected seamlessly with the other professors, honorary professors and honorary doctorate across. And then we created the infrastructure because you need infrastructure to work with. So we created beautiful laboratories with the investment of Amity as well as supported by the governmental systems like various schemes available. So we created such beautiful labs with high-end equipments, and you can see this some, and you can see the high-speed cameras and also engineering devices. So we created fairly a good laboratory to work with. Then these are the missions which I said, driving the system, the technology enabling center, the incubator which has incubated more than 1,000 startups from our campus. We have Amity Venture Capital, which Mr. Amol Chauhanji looks after directly. We created more than 60,000 employment across the country. And also we have international collaboration for incubator with Europe, US, and also Asian nations. And we also take equities of 15 to 20% in some of those and handhold, not only financially, but technical mentoring as well. These are some of the incubators who are doing extremely well. We are looking forward to have a unicorn from one of the startups which have gone through the portals of our Amity University incubator. Then we also created a very strong industry connect, which is very vital for innovation. And we brought industries to our campus instead of not only connecting. So Tata Technologies put 3 verticals: aerospace, automobiles, and also robotic manufacturing. So we bring such industry collaboration. Then we have MOUs, and we are signing MOUs also with you. We have an MOU with you, and we have with national and international MOU, which is a force multiplier. Then I will stop in the next 2 slides. Then we created some verticals, because once you have so many universities, 12 universities, 18 campuses, how do you connect experts from different disciplines? So we created research clusters, and also we created areas of specialization like data science, nanotechnology, robotics, astrobiology, and also cybersecurity, space science, Pentronics, artificial intelligence, photonics and optoelectronics, bioenergy, food, and also agriculture. So I'll stop here, and I will talk to you maybe at another point of the convenient time. All that what I want to say is, besides looking at only academic collaboration, let us also look at the research and innovation collaboration, which will lead to producing cost-effective solutions. The frugal innovations can come out from our laboratories jointly working with you, and we can do joint PhD mentoring. Our master students can come there for 6 months work with you. BTech students can be exposed for research and innovation. So besides looking at only student exchange, there's an ample opportunity for us to put our intellectual capital together to bring more innovation, which will make this world a better place to live. Thank you very much. Welcome to Amity.
Thank you very much, sir, for the pearls of wisdom and for showing the academic and research mettle of Amity that is creating a global impact. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to call upon the dais the President and Principal of Queen Mary University of London, Professor Colin Bailey. We hand over the dais to you. Amidst your applauses, ladies and gentlemen, President Colin Bailey.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the warm welcome, Vice Chancellor, and thank you to the students outside that welcome me. And I know those students are coming to Queen Mary, and I've said to them I look forward to welcome them in London. And it's interesting, the UK left the European Union and we have to travel all the way to India, and Amity have put two universities together from the UK and Spain. And it's great to meet my Spanish colleagues here in Delhi and to hear about the Spanish Centre that you're setting up. And it's very important that students learn other languages, and Spain, of course, is a wonderful language and is spoken all over the world. And it's a pleasure to meet you. So Queen Mary, University of London. Very quickly, I'll say a few words about our university. We got slightly less students than yourself. We've got 33,000 students. We have 9 campuses in London. We have five campuses in China, and we have campuses in Malta and a presence in Paris. But we've actually got links with universities all over the world. On our campuses in London, we have 172 nationalities amongst our staff and our students. And we say, where else can you meet so many different people from different backgrounds, different traditions, and different cultures? So when students come to join us from all over the world, they not only get to meet people that have grown up around the corner in the East End of London, all over the UK, but they get to meet people from all over the world and learn about cultures from all over the world. We are a university that is passionate about social mobility. We are a university that we work to find the talent wherever it is, and to allow students the opportunity to get a world-leading education within Queen Mary and to flourish and to go on to top careers all over the globe. And that's something that we are really passionate about. You mentioned about the QAA, and I saw the sign outside as I was walking in, and the regulator. As most vice-chancellors, we always moan that we're over-regulated, and I am no different in the UK. And of course, we're regulated by the Office for Students, and we're regulated by Ofsted. And I was moaning to the UK government that we're over-regulated, and we have to be inspected by Ofsted. And there was 7 inspectors that came into our university for 4 solid days and looked at the quality of our teaching. And we got outstanding across the board. We got the top rating in any Rust Group university within the UK. And that's something I'm really proud of and pleased for the students and the staff that have worked incredibly hard on this. So that's our sort of student profile. On our research, I should say as a university, we were formed as a proper university in 1785, but we got a history with one of our hospitals going back to 1123. And as a university, we've always had embedded within our DNA, opening the doors of opportunity through our education and our research. On our research, we're associated with 9 Nobel laureates. On the research excellence framework, we were 7th in the UK for the quality of our research. And you talked about the world rankings, and we have to be a bit careful with the world rankings. But if you look at the world rankings purely on metrics, hard data, if you look at research quality on the Times Higher, we're in the top 25 in the world. We're 24th in the world. And again, on metrics, pure metrics on data, you would see we're 11th in the world for international outlook as well. So on our research, of course, we do research across the board, and I can see lots of links, but specifically we do a lot of work in health, including how do you live well, but cancer, we're top for cancer, top for heart disease, population health, Genomics England was based in our university, and we do a significant amount of work, not just in the UK, but with partners all over the world. And we do a number of trials and cancer trials in different countries working with partners as well. We also do a lot of work on AI and big data, obviously energy and sustainability and performance and culture. But across the board, you can see the quality of our research, and actually we've attracted significant income into the university, which has increased since I've been there for 7 years. It's increased by 50% in the sense of how much funding we get now from government and from industrial partners as well. So that's our research, and we are a research intensive university. We are in the Russell Group, the top universities within the UK, and our research feeds into our education. And our education, we're constantly developing our curriculum, but most importantly, we're constantly developing the skills of our students, which we class as graduate attributes. And of course, you've got all the major skills of problem solving, creativity, communication, and AI is embedded in all our education. So we teach the students from day one how to use AI efficiently and effectively, but more importantly, ethically as well, and to understand the limitations of AI and the bias that's embedded within AI as it's developed. And that's very important. And we're constantly working with industrial partners and companies, both in the UK, but all over the world, to make sure that our students have got that adaptability, those skills to actually thrive in an ever-changing employment market. And that's incredibly important, because I spent half of my career in industry, half of my career in academia. And when I worked in industry, companies were changing every 5 years. Now companies are changing every 6 months. And it's very important that we provide our students, irrespective of what discipline they study. It goes without saying that they will learn the discipline and the basic principles of their discipline. But it's more importantly that they get those rounded skills, that adaptability, so that they can really thrive in an ever-changing employment market. And you can only do that, similar to research, you can only do that in partnership, and partnership across the globe. So that's our student profile, that's our research profile. And then we've got our engagement profile. We are a university that is proud of our location in the East End of London. We are embedded within the local community. The local community sees our university as their university. And we teach doctors from all over the world. We teach doctors that are also in the UK. And we have obviously doctors that come in to teach our students as well, which are our clinical academics. And a local GP came in, and I was talking to the staff in the medical school. And he was telling me a story about a young 8-year-old girl that came into his surgery with her mother. And after the consultation, he said to the 8-year-old girl, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And she says, "I want to go to Queen Mary University in London." And to me, that's what universities are about. We are embedded within our local community, just across the world and in every country. The UK has its own challenges, and in the East End of London, we have challenges with good health and healthcare, and we work with the local population that trust us, especially around genomics and precision medicine, and how we can increase and improve the health within East End of London. But also we work across London. I work with the UK government and across the UK. And as a university, we are a part of the UK and the economic drive within the UK. As a university alone, we create £4.4 billion for the UK economy, which was an independent review of our university. For every pound we spend, we create £7 for the UK economy. But universities do that all over the world. We've got links across the world, and it's great to be here at Amity. And it's very important because when we look at the challenges across the world and everything that's going on, we can only solve the problems that we face in partnership. And again, I will tell you a story about the power of universities. So when we were facing COVID, the challenges of COVID, we were responsible as a university with our partner hospital, which is Barts Trust, to set up the emergency hospital in London, the Nightingale Hospital in London. And because of university to university links, because of the networks and the networks that I had in China, but all over the world, I managed to put our clinicians in front of the doctors in Wuhan within the first 2 weeks of COVID, and to learn from their experience, of how they were treating patients. And they were incredibly open, and they gave us significant advice as a country, and it saved thousands and thousands of lives. You can never do that government to government. You can only do that university to university. And you can only do that when universities build up the partnerships, the trust, and the friendship. And what I say to universities is understand the power that's in your hands. Because together we can create a world that we will all be proud of, and that our next generation will also be proud of. I always say Queen Mary is a university that opens the doors of opportunities through our research and our education. We are a university that transforms lives. We are a university that addresses inequalities. And we are a university that makes new discoveries. But we can't do that on our own. We can only do that with partnerships across the globe. And that's why I'm so pleased to be here in India. And I look forward to working together in the future. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a thundering round of applause to Professor Colin Bailey, under whose leadership the Queen Mary University of London has become a beacon of academic excellence and a leader in global research. On this note, it is also my proud pleasure to call upon the dais the Vice Chancellor of the University of Valladolid, Spain, Dr. Antonio Largo. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning to you all. And of course, my first words should be to our friends from Amity University for their hospitality and friendship. And also to our colleagues from Queen Mary. We are very much delighted to share with you this big day for us. So, just very quickly to give you a glimpse of our university. No, I'm not going to use the presentation because it doesn't matter. Really, thank you. Thank you anyway. Just because I'm very much impressed after these presentations about MET and also Queen Mary. Just give you an idea of the University of Valladolid. We are a pretty old university as well, dating back to the 13th century. We were founded in 1241. So we have almost 800 years of experience in higher education. But at the same time, we want to be at the state of the art in science, in frontiers of science, and we are very much committed to that. And our numbers are much smaller than Amity numbers. Just to have an idea, we have about 22,000 students, 3,000 students in online learning degrees, studies, about 4,500 academics, professors, researchers, and staff. So we are 30,000 community. But beyond numbers, I think that the most important thing is that the three institutions, we share values. We share values. And you have expressed very well, my dear colleague, because we put the focus on, I would say, a few things. Most important, students. The students must be the center of a university. Everything should be addressed to give the best opportunities for their not only future professional development, but also for their personal development as responsible citizens. And we are very much committed with that. Of course, our environment, our local community. Our university is committed to make an impact, a positive impact in our region, in our cities. So we are, we also share these values with you. And finally, the transfer of knowledge. We want to be a motor for the future development of our society. To give you an idea of our geographical situation, we have 4 different campuses in 4 different cities: Valladolid, Valencia, Segovia, and Soria, all of them located in the region called named Castilla y León. Valladolid is 1 hour by train from Madrid. To give you an idea, probably you will know Madrid. So Valladolid is just 1 hour by train. And the 4 cities where we are established are medium size or small cities, quite safe, quite comfortable, and you can feel at home when you visit our cities. And some important things for us in the recent years. In terms of transfer of knowledge, we are ranked always 3rd or 4th university in Spain, only after technical universities. We are in our DNA is the transfer of knowledge and generation of patents, and to contribute to our companies, industry, and institutions to develop further. And also, we are now very much interested in impulsing artificial intelligence, of course. We created a Center for Artificial Intelligence last year. Also, research on health science, medical research. We created 2 years ago with the regional administration an institute for research on health science. And basically, we are very much committed also with collaboration with institutions for, I would say, social responsibility. We created as 6 or 7 years ago, when we, since we are in the government of our university, a delegation for social responsibility because we want our university to be inclusive, to promote equality, and not to let any student without an opportunity just for economical or social reasons. So we are very much committed with that. And beyond that, with other characteristics of our university, and I will say of our city, we have an important thing in this for this audience, and we have here with us the director of Casa de la India. We have at Valladolid Casa de la India, an institution which is we call Casa de la India, House of India, but we don't want to translate to English just Casa de la India, and this is a platform for cooperation between two countries, between Spain and India, and to promote cultural relationships between two countries, but also to collaborate with companies, with to promote tourism. I mean, a lot of activities. So if you go to Valladolid, you can visit Casa de la India and feel really at home. I can assure you. You know Guillermo very well, and there you will have always friends to give you a hand for anything you may need. So I think that the last thing I would like to stress is that the University of Valladolid is very much committed with international relations. Our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Paloma Castro, has been doing a great job promoting not only mobilities for students, which is very important, of course. We want to send our students abroad to receive students from other countries, and we are delighted to continue to do that. But beyond, we want to collaborate with other universities and to give our university an international atmosphere at home and abroad. So to promote co-working between researchers, working together on projects, and also, I mean, to be a cultural actors and to exchange, relationship between our both countries. So we are now very much delighted to be here on this opportunity to create this campus-in-campus formula that I think that should be also a platform for co-working between our two communities. And I must thank very much to MIT University for this opportunity. And of course, we are now, I don't know, brothers of Queen Mary on this joint venture. I think that these two universities from UK, from Spain, are willing to collaborate with MIT University and hope the best for the future. So thank you very much to our friends, and now let's work together for a better future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for this erudite address. On this note, we are proud to call upon the Senator of Amity, Mr. Amol Chauhan, who is the Executive Director of Strategic Operations at the Founder President's Office. Sir plays an important leading role in managing the Amity Education Group and its member institutions. As the Executive Director of Strategic Operations and the Senior Vice President of the Amity Capital Ventures, he manages the venture fund, working closely with the Innovation Incubator, and many more laurels to his hat. Sir is a wonderful human being, and we hand over the dais to sir. Please give it up.
Thank you, Maru. Thank you, everyone here. Professor Colin, such a heart-touching and informative address by you. Every word you said has gone into our bones. And we all, of course, know very well already about Queen Mary University, but everything you have said, reiterated the excellence that Queen Mary embodies and you embody. And you are truly inspirational. And thank you for that. Thank you for visiting and talking to all of us. Dr. Antonio, thank you so much. The collaboration that we have now set up with Amity, I'm sure is just the start. And I am very excited and happy to see what we can achieve in the next 2, 3, and 5 years together. And one commitment that we can give on behalf of Amity is that whatever best results can be there, Amity will make sure that we achieve those results. So thank you for that. I think there are amazing luminaries here, senior members from the Amity family, senior members from the Queen Mary family, Mr. Claire, Mr. Lee, welcome. Senior members from Spain, thank you so much for coming and being here and working with Amity. I think one commitment that Amity gives, as Dr. Singh had alluded, the importance of cross-cultural knowledge, the importance of foreign exposure for students in India is extremely important to us. It not just comes as an idea, but from experience. As Dr. Shilambuti said, that our founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, my father, lived in Europe for 30 years. So our chancellors have lived in Europe and in the US for more than 20 years. I have spent more than 10 years in the US and Europe. So we understand the value that a foreign exposure, foreign experience, and going outside of your comfort zone, what that can do for a student, what that can do for a human, and how that has a immensely positive impact on the career trajectory of a person, on the impact that a person can make on society. And I think that is why these meetings, these discussions, and coming together is so important to see what we can achieve together. And Professor Colin, you said things that are important for Queen Mary. So one of the things you mentioned was grounded skills and adaptability and partnerships across the world. I think that resonates so deeply with us. That is the essence and the moral that Amity is built on. And we are so happy that we hear that back from a luminary like you. And please take us in India as your extended arm. And because our vision and mission is aligned, because you are aligned, and your greatness is easily reflected in every word you say. We are very, very committed to make sure that the mission of Queen Mary in India is successfully implemented. And please look at us, your extended arms, and we will work together much more greatly in the future. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the overwhelming address, for laying out the roadmap for all of us. With this, we come to the introduction. I would request Vice Chancellor, sir, to please take.
The time is very short, but we have got very distinguished senior members. So I will simply say your name, university and organization you are, and one area where you want to develop, but only 30 seconds each. We'll start from here.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Garima. I am heading International Collaboration for Engineering and Technology domain. My area includes to do articulation pathways for School of Engineering, which includes study abroad programs, T-continent programs, 2+2, and integrated master's program. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Dr. Prateek Dekar. I look after foreign university collaborations and embassy relations. Also a researcher in the area of management, psychology, and workplace mental health. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey. Once again, welcome to Amity University. I'm Director of Amity School of Engineering and Technology. And we are offering various programs under 7 departments in our institution. We have 5,000 students and 150 faculty members. And as you had stressed upon the areas that you had been included into it, we are already working on that, including we have the research clusters in the areas of AI/ML, in signal processing, in fluid dynamics, in water resource engineering and all. And especially our main focus, as you had also emphasized on, not only on the technical, but yes, in the soft skills as well. And is the mandate of our Honorable Founder President, sir, that each and every student should learn the behavioral skills along with the technical skills. So we would look forward for any kind of collaborations with you. Thank you very much.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to Amity University. I am Nirupma Prakash, heading Amity Institute of Social Sciences with UG, PG and PhD programs in political science, sociology, social work, philosophy, geography and so on, history as well. And also at the university level, we take care of social responsibility courses. And a very fond remembrance that I have is my visit to Barcelona in Spain for a conference, apart from various academic activities in UK. So warm welcome once again, and area of interest would be in terms of collaborative research on social aspects. Thank you.
A warm welcome to Amity University. I'm Sunita Ratan, Director, Dean Science and Technology and Director, Amity Institute of Applied Sciences. And in that we take care of all the UG and PG program, undergraduate and postgraduate programs in physics, chemistry, mathematics, and statistics. And I think I see a great opportunity in collaborating in research in these areas, as well as internship for our PG students. We've got 1 semester internship where our students can visit your universities, and that can be really beneficial. Looking forward to the same. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Dr. Devjani. I'm from Amity School of Communication. I'm heading Media Studio and Internationalization for the same institute. And here we look forward for collaborative projects in terms of journalism, media communication, filmmaking. And we also have visit to our high-end, high-definition studio. So welcome to Amity School of Communication.
Very good. Hello. A hearty welcome to our esteemed guests from UK and Spain. I'm Dr. Khattar and I represent the Amity International Business School. Our USP has been very simple to come out with newer and innovative programming as per the need of the industry. So I think so we are the first ones in probably in our country to have come up with very unique programs. Like we synced in the management along with AI. So we run very specialized programs with at UG and PG level. That is IB and AI, BETA, DM, design, thinking and all. Of course, besides running the 3 continent and the international program. So I would, as far as the collaboration is concerned, I think so the apprenticeships and internships, I think which is the in thing these days, we will be more than happy to collaborate on these 2 aspects. Thank you.
I think you can do that. You're very important for us. Please introduce.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good to be back in the second home, like I call myself here. I'm Jaspreet. I'm the principal advisor for Queen Mary University, Banton, based here in India. Thank you for having us here.
We're very happy to have you with us.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, everyone. I'm Claire Burke. I'm head of global partnerships and opportunities at Queen Mary. It's a delight to be back at Amity. I think this is my 6th visit back here, and I've been frantically writing notes on everyone that everything you're saying. So I hope we can formalize and take this relationship even further. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Claire. Afternoon, colleagues. As with Jaspreet, Claire, Colin, delighted to be back here to see some old friends and to make some new friends from Spain. So good to be here. My name's Lee Wildman. I'm the Director of Global Engagement at Queen Mary. Everything you've said, colleagues, on my left, we look forward to building on the opportunities that this partnership presents. And I look forward to following up on discussions this afternoon. Okay.
Thank you, Dee. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Meghna, and I'm professor in the area of strategy. Also take care of international initiative and strategic collaboration here at Amity University. We are so happy to have both the teams here from Queen's Mary and, of course, Validoy. We have been in touch. We have been working together for quite some time. Vice Chancellor Sir Queen Mary, you'll be very happy to know that when we talk about the Claire or Spreet, they feel as if they are more part of Amity University than of Queen Mary, because we've been working together so well for so many days. Of course, whatever thoughts you shared, we are so happy and we echo all the thoughts what you shared. Students definitely are our key point, and everything revolves around them. You'll be very happy. Last month, our student, they visited Queen Mary. Of course, Indo-Spin research I'll talk about. When they visited Queen Mary, they were so happy. When they came back, they were less of Amity student, more of your ambassadors. So they talk so well about your university, and we are looking forward for our partnership with Indo-Spanish Chamber. We are very happy, and we are very sure we will be doing lots of funded projects together, and we are very very confident of the positive outcomes. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Rear Admiral Alok Bhatnagar. I'm the Deputy Director General for International Affairs. I would like to underscore the need for having a continued mutually beneficial partnership with the universities from UK and Spain. We can do this by having dual degrees and also doing short duration attachments. I would insist that you encourage your students to come and take the advantage of the facilities that Amity University provides here, and they can be part of our ecosystem. And the way India is growing, I would not shy away from saying that if they are here, they will be part of the winning team. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Paloma Castro. I'm the Pro Vice Chancellor for Internationalization at the University of Valladolid. I'm very pleased to be here. It's my second time here in Amity. I'm very pleased to be here, and thank you very much for your hospitality and for hosting this event, for the signature of the MOU, for having this campus in campus, Valladolid University and Amity University. And I'm sure it's going to be the beginning of something very special for both institutions. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Carmen Barrientos. I am full professor at the University of Valladolid. I teach chemistry. In particular, I'm interested in computational chemistry. I have more or less 2 lines of research. One of the lines is of my research lines is about interstellar molecules. I'm very interested in know about how periodic molecules are formed in the interstellar medium. My other research line is about docking. Specifically, I am interested about proteins and viruses. Okay, thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Guillermo Rodriguez, the director of Casa de la India Foundation, House of India. As our Vice Chancellor briefly said, it's a unique institution created 20 years ago by the University of Valladolid, the City Council, and the Republic of India through the Indian Council for Cultural Relations. So it is the first such joint venture as a platform for the promotion of Spain-India relations. So we've become the model for India's cultural diplomacy abroad. We're very proud to continue doing that, and it's based in Valladolid, which is in the cradle, the heart of Spain. So we're very happy to be part of this process. In a nutshell, we are the bridge between India and Spain in civil society dialogue. We work very closely with all the government of India institutions, as well as with the government of Spain and its institutions such as Cervantes Institute and the embassy. And on a personal note, I lived in India throughout the 90s. I have a PhD from the University of Kerala and an MA from Loyola College in Chennai. So I know what it means to come to India to study, to do research. It's the best decision I took in my life. I strongly encourage Spanish students to come here. And for the purpose of this MOU, we'll be there so that nothing gets lost in translation.
Hello, I'm Guillermo Martin Senderos. We share the same name. I'm the cultural counselor of the Embassy of Spain here in New Delhi. And as Professor Colin Bailey said before, the protagonist of the today event is, of course, the universities. But from the government of Spain, from the Embassy of Spain, we are to be the witness of this collaboration, and so happy to help you with the process. So thank you very much and congratulations.
Good afternoon to everyone, and I welcome again to our guests from UK and Spain to India. Myself, Jyoti Sharma, and I work in the University of Delhi. Right now, I am working in the Shivaji College in the Department of Hindi as head of the department. But I worked with the All India Radio and Doordarshan as well. So today, in today's speech, I was able to understand that how media and the different fields can mingle with the world and create something very special. So very soon, I will receive the opportunity to go to the University of Valladolid, Spain, and via ICCR, Government of India. So I am the recent addition in the list sitting here. That's why I have to speak very less. But I really want to thank the university, Amity University, to give me this opportunity to see and to speak the world, how the world is mingling and ready to, work together for the students and for the future of this world. Thank you so much.
Esteemed members of delegation from UK and Spain, I am Sanjeev Bansal. I am a soldier of Amity Universe, designated as additional pro vice chancellor and representing the domain of management. As Dr. Chauhan has said, take us as extended arm of your universities in India, and we are looking forward for every mutually beneficial collaborations. Welcome to Amity again.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Sunil Khetri, additional pro vice chancellor and dean of academics. And I'm very much interested in looking forward for possibilities of joint degree and dual degree programs, particularly exchanging the credits and recognizing from both the sides, because our students are very much interested to have the degrees in that way. With the new policy of education coming in 2020, with those focuses on international collaborations through the pathways or joint degree programs or dual degree. So my primarily interest would be in that.
Good afternoon and a warm welcome to Amity University. I'm Ranjana Bhatia. I have been with Amity for 26 years and I am heading one of the most popular program of these times, that is psychology. We have about 4,000 students and we run 4 PG programs, UG programs, PhD full-time, part-time and 2 diplomas also. One of the diploma that we have is PG diploma in psycho-oncology. This is a very rare diploma that is not there in any other institute to the best of my knowledge. And as far as our programs are concerned, the PG programs, clinical psychology is a very, very popular program because a lot of students are coming for this program. So this is an area where I feel we would like to collaborate with your esteemed universities, and also we would be interested in internship programs. So thank you for coming and thank you for this opportunity.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the guests from UK and Spain. I have 3 distinctions. I'm an alumni of Amity, so I represent Amity as an ambassador. Then second distinction is I'm also a student of Dr. Gurinder Singh sir. He has been my mentor and coach. And the third is that I represent the Office of Group Vice Chancellor for the international initiatives. A hearty welcome to all of you. With this, we come to a historical moment. We have a signing of MOU with Queen Mary University of London and also the University of Valladolid. I would request Team International Affairs Divisions to please bring the MOUs on the dais.
In the meantime, we also want to acknowledge the presence of some of the researchers, Professor Astha Dekha and also International Affairs Division, our press people who are sitting here. And thank you so very much. It's an important day and thank you for your contribution.
Would request Amol Chauhan sir, Gurinder sir, and our guests to please.
Dr. Sumitra, if you can quickly, Dr. Sumitra is from law school and very ably representing law school. Dr. Sumitra, maybe that you can come and sit there.
Please keep the applauses coming. It's a historical moment for both the universities for coming more closer. A louder round of applause for this historic moment. With this, we would also request our guests from Spain, the University of Valladolid, to please step forward for the signing of the agreement. We're proud to announce the Spanish Center by the University of Valladolid and Amity. With this, we head forward to the felicitations. I would request dignitaries on the dais to please join us for the felicitations of our visiting guest. Heidi. Heidi, to please bring the mementos. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the applauses coming for Professor Colin Bailey, President and Principal, Queen Mary University of London. Please keep applauses coming for Professor Antonio Lago, Vice Chancellor, University of Valladolid. Indeed, a historic moment. The signing of 2 MOUs brings forward a lot of commitment from our partners and Amity. May we also request Mr. Lee Wildman, Director of Global Engagement, to please step forward to receive a small token of appreciation from Amity. Ms. Claire Burke, the Head of International Partnerships, and Ms. Jaspreet Kaur, Principal Advisor, South Asia Global Engagement Office.
Thank you so very much.
It is also our equal pleasure to call upon Dr. Palmo Castro, Pro Vice Chancellor for Internationalizations, the University of Valladolid. Professor Carmen Barrientos, Full Professor, Faculty of Science, University of Valladolid. Keep the applauses coming, ladies and gentlemen. We would also request Dr. Guillermo Rodriguez Martin, the Director for Casa de la India Valladolid, to please step forward. And last but never the least, Dr. Guillermo Martin Senderos, Secretary Embassy of Spain. We are so thankful for your presence at Amity this afternoon. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our guests from UK and Spain. With this, we come to the closer. We would request our guests to please step forward for the group photograph. I would also request all Amity officials and attendees to please join us for this historical photograph. The dignitaries can sit on the stage, and we would request members to join in the front. We would request you to please join us quickly. Make them. Yes. Please join us for the photograph. Everyone. Dr. Deepjani, Professor Ratan, Dr. Prakash.
Dr. Bansal, Dr. Khatri, please join.
Thank you, everyone. With this, we are going for lunch, yes. And then we have arranged a small campus tour for you to just give you a glimpse of the campus and the amenities here. We would request our guests to please join us for lunch.